The other day, in my feminist theory class, we discussed diversity in media, and a woman said she wished Call Me By Your Name had been played by queer actors. The movie is set in 1983, where the age of consent in Italy is 14. I think a lot about toxic masculinity and how no one talks about the kind of sexual agency we place on young boys, how they reach manhood and orgasm at the same time, come of age, literally. I know there's a difference between a child and a teenager close to adulthood, but when a guy on Facebook says, "Call Me By Your Name" helped him figure out his sexuality, I wonder if he knows that 17 is still a minor in most places. And I'm not saying cis hetero people should be playing queer roles, right? But isn't it funny how the worst part of this coming of age story is the two straight men acting in it, but not the queer boy who becomes a man only after he's been fucked by one, rose petal legs wrapped around tree trunk waist, or tiny blossom pulled tight over stem. I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about sex or sexuality, or love, or lust, or growing up, but is it worth staying true to the novel? If it means staying true to a stereotype where queer men are portrayed as sexual predators, does it sound worse if I say junior in high school instead of 17, master student in college instead of 24? And I'm not knocking relationships with a notable age gap, but I am disgusted by anyone who isn't disgusted by movies with minors as love interests. I haven't seen Dirty Dancing for a reason. I don't care if Call Me By Your Name is set in 1983 or 2017, 17, and 24 is not a love story. Do not give me the smallest scraps of representation and expect me to call it a full meal, or expect me to go looking for silver linings on the silver screen. Not if it means that straight men can access queerness better than I can. Not if it means that my queer kind of love is nothing more than a dick for diversity to choke on. The first time I gave myself over to a man who did not deserve to have me, I thought I was powerful. I thought he would stay, leave me with something other than lonely. I thought it was the start of a love story. Hope it doesn't finish when he does. I looked up at him from my knees. I thought it was just like the movies. Yeah, I have feelings, guys. It's a thing.